This is a video I wanted to make before the beginning of Season 7 of MLP, and what I have to say about this episode is likely going to piss a lot of people off. Well, if they're going to be mad at me anyway, I might as well get some things off my chest. First off, microtransactions are bullshit. People were complaining about Mass Effect Andromeda before the game was even released. Movie industry. Darker is not more realistic. Also, stop it with the Michael Bay look. Sony's abandoning VR. I didn't see that coming. Why do people buy a new phone every year? Fuck Patreon. And as for brony analysts. Just because you're reviewing a kid's show doesn't mean you need to behave like children. Now, who was I ripping off? Lily Pete or Jim Starling? You, the viewer, decide. And then go check them out because they're good people. This episode begins in Twilight's castle with some fan pandering.
Your contact lens has just arrived.
1-800-CONTACTS.
You can't have my brand. I have special eyes.
Look with your special eyes.
My brand!
Quality contact lenses. Call, click, and now at Walmart. Then after the credits, she arrives in our town. Or her town, or their town. Whose town is this?
I was invited to the Sunset Festival?
You didn't think we really wanted you here, did you?
But hey, look on the bright side. It's Frighttober. Oh no, she killed them all.
Princess Luna? What are you doing here?
I am here to make all the brony dreams come true, one fanfiction at a time. Now get in this bed of roses.
It may only be a dream, but the feelings in it are real.
Great. So I guess I'm more afraid of going back to the village than I thought.
Didn't you go back to the village at the end of Season 5?
I have been helped time and time again by 6 very special ponies.
But they haven't helped you overcome your animation errors.
I see much of myself in you, Starlight Glimmer.
Wait, did that just confirm one of my jokes? Well, the next day she tells the rest of the main... 7? What happened?
But why, darling? You went back to apologize. They accepted. Every pony has moved on.
That's what I said. Well, Twilight tells her to bring along a friend to make things easier. So she decides to bring along Trixie. They soon arrive in the town who it belongs to is up for debate, and meet up with the other ponies.
You got here just in time. We were having some debate about these banners.
Well, how about helping us with the routes for the relay races tomorrow? Can you take a look?
It's almost like they still see her as the leader of their town.
Sadly, it is time for us to depart. Good night, fillies and gentlefolks!
And remember, you agreed not to sue if this smoke causes cancer, pulmonary disease, or emphysema.
So you messed up. Big deal.
Yeah, it's Frighttober. Well, they head back to Ponyville and... Is it me or does Pinky sound louder than usual?
Ooh, sounds awful. Bye!
Apart from that, there's nothing out of the ordinary with her. Starlight Glimmer heads back to the castle, although Spike's acting a bit weird.
Make an appointment. She's a princess after all.
For some reason I want to make a Wizard of Oz reference.
Wow, you should definitely never go back to that village.
What?
If you were worried about what they thought of you before, it's probably way worse now. I'd cut my losses.
Huh, that's weird of her to say. But hey, she's the Princess of Friendship, she must know what she's talking about. That night, Starlight Glimmer dreams about the village again. For some reason.
I told you you could never speak to them again!
What are you all doing here?
Making sure you do what I said. I'm your teacher, aren't I?
Mean Girl's just called.
Starlight Glimmer, there is no time! You must get help!
It's the bronies. They have some weird fetishes. No, I don't want to be pregnant!
Of course, Princess Celestia. I love to perform for peanut butter crackers.
Trixie! Wake up!
Just the pony you need when a covert race of changelings has overrun the entire nation and you need to stop them. Mind you, the way Starlight Glimmer explains the situation to Trixie makes it seem like we should break out the tinfoil hats.
Trixie, there's no time for this! What did you say?
That even Trixie's made mistakes, okay? Are you happy?
Yes. Sorry. I just had to make sure you weren't one of them.
One of who?
A changeling!
So they sneak into the castle to confirm Starlight Glimmer's suspicions. Wow, that was some convenient timing.
I can't take any of you seriously when you look like that.
Oh, right.
Everything here is going according to plan. We've replaced the 6 ponies and their dragon and have taken control of the castle.
We represent a lollipop guild, a lollipop guild, a lollipop guild.
Excellent. And I've just received word that the princesses from Canterlot have successfully been replaced as well.
What about Cadence and Flurryheart? Actually, I want to see Cadence become Chrysalis's apprentice, kill Shining Armor, and Flurryheart is hidden away from her. Then, 20 years later, she joins an alliance of rebels, not knowing that Cadence is her mother. I think that would be really cool. Well, they beam outside and meet a changeling. Good job, Starlight Glimmer.
Thorax?
Thorax? Anyway, he explains that the Crystal Empire was overrun by the changelings as well, and they got Cadence. So let me get this straight. Equestria's only hope against Queen Chrysalis is Barbie. All hail Princess Chrysalis! Don't ask me how that works.
Well, isn't this quite the combination of secondary characters?
Wait, how did he know it's Discord? Damn it, Discord!
Cadence, Shining Armor, Flurryheart, Twilight and her friends? We need to...
They took Fluttershy.
Yeah, he totally wants to bang her.
With you on our side, I think...
Oh, I'd hoped to never see that place again.
And that's the end of part 1. Part 2 starts with Thorax explaining that Chrysalis's throne in the Changeling Hive soaks up magic, so they decide that they're going to go and destroy it. Hang on. Is the throne built in such a way that it makes it soak up magic, or is it made of an anti-magic material? Because if it's the latter, won't destroying it do nothing? Soon they're at the Changeling Hive, and sneak in. You know, it's kind of weird how they devoted an entire episode to them sneaking around the Changeling Hive, especially after how much there was in the first part. I'm guessing it's going to be about 10 minutes of filler and then a friendship lesson at the end. Oh, and the Changeling Hive morphs and changes, which is actually really cool and fitting for the changelings. In the meantime, how's our intrepid heroines doing? Well, Trixie and Discord are bickering, Starlight Glimmer is panicking about being in charge, and Thorax, the one who's leading them, is lost. Is it time to call out Tanya the Evil? She's so cute. It's not long before they get discovered, and through Trixie's illusions and Thorax's transformations, they escape. Wait, what happens to Starlight and Discord in this scene? Well, they eventually get separated, and when Discord returns, they suspect he's a changeling.
This way! We're almost there!
Trixie follows Discord to let the other two go and destroy the throne.
You got us this far with just my illusions and Discord's annoying personality. You don't need magic to figure out what to do next. I know you're afraid to be in charge, but you're really good at it. Listen to your best friend.
You know, she gives really good advice. Starlight Glimmer finds the throne room.
One little pony all by herself.
What is this, Tales of the Unexpected? Twilight Zone? Wait, why did they glue her front hooves to the floor and not her back? She could still kick. Well, he could still kick. It turns out that Thorax disguised himself as Starlight Glimmer, while Starlight Glimmer smashes the throne with a rock. It was a big rock. At which point Chrysalis starts to monologue. Wasn't that how she lost the last time?
What plan? Why did you do all this?
So I could feed, of course.
I know what it's like to lead by fear and intimidation. And I know what it's like to want every pony to do what you say.
Yeah, but aren't they doing what they do out of hunger? They feed on love. They didn't have a friend whose cutie mark was in magic, so they were sent away to study magic, leaving them all alone like you were. So if anything, your argument falls apart fast. Even the changelings look confused. Chrysalis begins to suck the love out of Thorax. Bet you I can make that sound dirtier.
Sharing love is what made you different to begin with. You should share yours with Chrysalis. Give her all of it.
So Thorax shares his love. All over Chrysalis. Shouldn't she be wearing a Japanese schoolgirl uniform? And then he turns into a rainbow moose deer or something.
This is what happens when you give love freely instead of taking it.
And with that, all the other changelings share their love. And this is the final nail in the coffin for Friendship is Magic for me. Okay, I'll be honest with you all. I've barely watched Season 6 of Friendship is Magic. Sure, I liked episodes like Gauntlet of Fire and Times They Are a Changeling, but the rest of what I saw was so boring. And yet, Starlight Glimmer didn't seem to add anything. There were times I completely forgot Twilight had a student. But the reason this is the straw that broke the camel's back is, once upon a time, if you were to make a list of all the reformed villains in MLP, you'd come up with Luna, Discord, and Sunset Shimmer. And if you asked any brony or a fan of the show to list their top 10 favourite characters in MLP, they would likely have put one of those characters on that list. If not all three. But then they reformed Gilda, Diamond Tiara, Starlight Glimmer, Human Twilight, Trixie, and now the Changelings. Now sure, you could argue that they're saying that anyone can change. A noble idea that I could get behind, but likely Chrysalis will be reformed in Season 7. Or will be soon enough. And if we go beyond that, we'd add Flim and Flam, the Dazzlings, Suri Polomere, Lightning Dusk, Tyrek, Sombra, and Iron Will to that list. And like the saying, if everyone's super, no one is. If they reform every villain and antagonist, what makes the characters who have reformed stand out? And thus makes us want to see, aspire to be better, to root for, to learn from their mistakes, to watch move beyond their past. It feels less like a genuine progression of these characters, more like DHX have come up with the statistic guaranteed to make fan favourite characters. And that's much of my feelings of MLP as of late. Instead of genuine efforts to make good episodes, they just have derpy say muffins and wait for the fan praise to roll in.